Burkina Faso air transport has landed. But what does that mean? Is it just a shiny new toy for the wealthy, or is it a true solution to the country's security crisis? Experts are asking, if a 20-seat airplane makes a difference, or is it just another marketing ploy disguised as humanitarian aid? Is Burkina Faso truly making progress, or are they just putting a band-aid over a gaping wound? After the plane arrived, many have asked, if a single plane can fix a broken system, or are we just flying over the problem without addressing it? What does this plane signal? Let's find out. The launch of a new air transport service in Burkina Faso marks a groundbreaking development in the nation's efforts to address transportation and safety challenges. The 20-passenger aircraft made its inaugural flight on September 7th, offering a safe and efficient means of travel for residents of the eastern region, particularly in areas like Diaga-Pama and Guéry, where road travel has been perilous. This initiative, praised by the government and the public, is not just a solution to transportation issues, but a symbol of Burkina Faso's resilience and commitment to progress. To begin, let's look at how this air service represents a bold new chapter for transportation in Burkina Faso, addressing long-standing challenges and opening up new opportunities for its people. How has the introduction of this air service transformed the landscape of transportation in Burkina Faso?
Nos jeunes continuent de vivre cela, au péril de leur vie. Nous essayons aujourd'hui de moderniser un peu.
Transportation has long been a critical issue in Burkina Faso, especially in regions like the East, where conflict and insecurity have made road travel dangerous and often impossible. For years, communities in places like Diaga-Pama and Guéry have struggled with limited access to safe transportation, which has hindered their ability to connect with other parts of the country. The introduction of this air service marks a dramatic shift, providing a reliable and safe alternative for people in these regions. The significance of this service goes far beyond the convenience of air travel. It represents a solution to a problem that has kept entire communities isolated. Road travel, particularly in regions affected by insurgency, has posed life-threatening risks for civilians. This air service allows people to bypass dangerous roads, reducing the risks associated with travel and ensuring that individuals can move freely and safely. It's not just about moving people from one place to another. It's about reconnecting communities that have been cut off from the rest of the country due to insecurity. The impact of this service extends to economic, social, and healthcare sectors as well. For the first time in years, people living in conflict-affected areas can access essential services, including hospitals, schools, and markets, with greater ease and safety. It opens up new possibilities for trade, education, and healthcare, ensuring that these regions are no longer left behind in the nation's journey toward development. It's a shining example of how the private sector can work hand in hand with the government to address critical needs and deliver tangible results. By bringing innovative solutions to the table, Burkina Faso's business leaders are demonstrating their deep investment in the country's future. Ultimately, this air service is more than just a transportation solution. It is a symbol of hope and progress. It represents the possibility of a future where all Burkinabe citizens, regardless of where they live, have access to the resources they need to thrive. It is proof of Burkina Faso's resilience and determination to overcome challenges, no matter how great. But the question is, how does this new air service contribute to solving the security challenges that have long affected the region? Here's a reminder to please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Black culture, history, civilization, and identity. Let's continue now. Security remains one of the most pressing challenges in the eastern region of Burkina Faso. For years, insurgent groups have operated in this area, making road travel perilous and cutting off communities from essential services. The launch of this air service is a direct response to these challenges, offering a secure alternative to road travel and ensuring that people can move freely without fearing for their safety. The fact that people can now travel without risking their lives on dangerous roads is a significant step forward for the region. It allows residents of areas like Diaga-Pama and Guéry to bypass insurgent-held territories and reach their destinations safely. This not only improves the quality of life for the people living in these regions, but also helps to restore a sense of normalcy and stability that has been absent for far too long.
que nous avons aujourd'hui contre le terrorisme ne se fait pas uniquement par les armes, mais également par le développement. Tant que la jeunesse n'aura pas d'emploi, elle sera toujours tentée d'aller vers là où c'est facile d'avoir de l'argent. Et c'est ça aussi qu'il faut combattre. C'est le lieu pour moi de rendre hommage donc à tous ces jeunes.
In addition to addressing immediate security concerns, this air service plays a crucial role in supporting the government's broader efforts to bring peace and stability to the region. Providing a safe and reliable means of transportation helps to rebuild trust between the government and the people, showing that the state is committed to protecting its citizens and improving their lives. It is a tangible demonstration of the government's dedication to finding solutions that work for all Burkinabe, even in the face of adversity. Moreover, this development sends a strong message to insurgent groups and other actors seeking to destabilize the region. It shows that Burkina Faso is not willing to be held back by insecurity and that the government, in partnership with the private sector, is taking proactive steps to ensure the safety and well-being of its people. The air service is an example of the resilience and strength of the Burkinabe people, who continue to move forward in the face of significant challenges. This initiative also has the potential to serve as a model for other conflict-affected regions in Africa. By demonstrating that safe, reliable transportation can be provided even in the face of security threats, Burkina Faso is setting a new standard for how to approach conflict zones. The success of this air service could inspire similar projects in other countries facing security challenges, helping to improve the lives of millions of people across the continent. With security being addressed, the economic opportunities created by this air service are also worth celebrating. So, how is this air service contributing to economic growth? The introduction of this air service is not only a solution to security and transportation challenges, but also a catalyst for economic growth. By improving connectivity between conflict-affected regions and the rest of the country, the service is helping to stimulate local economies, create jobs, and empower communities to take charge of their futures. In regions like Deagapama and Gueri, businesses have long struggled to operate due to the difficulties associated with road travel. Goods and services have been slow to move, and the cost of doing business has been high. The introduction of air transport changes this dynamic. It allows goods to be transported more quickly and efficiently, reducing costs for businesses and increasing profitability. Entrepreneurs can now expand their operations, knowing that they have a reliable means of reaching customers and suppliers across the country. This increase in economic activity is particularly important for rural communities that have been isolated from major markets. Farmers, for example, can now bring their produce to market faster, ensuring that it remains fresh and that they receive a fair price for their goods. This, in turn, boosts household incomes and helps to reduce poverty in some of the country's most vulnerable areas. The air service also provides new employment opportunities. From pilots and ground crew to logistics and maintenance staff, the creation of this service has generated a wide range of jobs, both directly and indirectly. These employment opportunities are helping to strengthen local economies and provide much-needed income for families in conflict-affected regions. Furthermore, this air service is empowering marginalized groups, particularly women, to access economic opportunities that were previously out of reach. In many parts of Burkina Faso, women face significant barriers to accessing education, healthcare, and economic opportunities due to security concerns and cultural norms. By providing a safe and reliable means of transport, this service is helping to level the playing field, ensuring that women have the same opportunities to succeed as everyone else. One of the most exciting aspects of this initiative is how it reflects Burkina Faso's entrepreneurial spirit. Despite the challenges the country has faced, its people continue to innovate and find ways to overcome obstacles. The launch of this air service is a perfect example of how the private sector, in partnership with the government, can drive positive change and create new opportunities for growth and development. In addition to the economic benefits, the humanitarian impact of this air service cannot be ignored. So, how is this air service revolutionizing access to healthcare and social services?
The impacts immediately followed. But what she had forgotten, it's that the people of Burkina Faso had understood our message and had committed themselves to the same path as the world. we quickly and suddenly reorganized ourselves. We noticed that all dormant terrorist cells woke up in Burkina Faso. We reorganized the army as quickly as possible, at an unprecedented speed. We created several units, and even if several others are to come, we equipped them. And today, this equipping continues, because in the coming days, in the coming months, what you will see coming to Burkina Faso must make our army a power to be feared.
One of the most profound impacts of this air service is its ability to improve access to healthcare and social services, especially for those living in remote and conflict-affected areas. In Burkina Faso, the ongoing conflict has severely limited access to medical care, with many people unable to travel to hospitals or clinics due to the dangers on the roads. This has had devastating consequences for individuals with chronic illnesses, pregnant women, and children who require regular medical attention. The introduction of this air service has been a game-changer in this regard. It provides a safe and reliable means of transport for people in need of medical care, allowing them to travel to hospitals and clinics without risking their lives. For many patients, this service represents the difference between life and death. It ensures that individuals can receive the care they need when they need it most, without having to worry about the dangers of road travel. In addition to transporting patients, this air service also enables healthcare workers to reach remote and underserved communities. Doctors, nurses, and other medical professionals can now travel to areas that were previously inaccessible, providing essential care to populations that have been cut off from the rest of the country. This has had a transformative impact on public health, particularly in regions where healthcare infrastructure is limited. The service also plays a crucial role in improving access to other social services, such as education and social welfare programs. Students who have often been unable to attend school due to security concerns can now travel safely to educational institutions, opening up new opportunities for learning and personal growth. Social workers and government officials can also reach vulnerable populations more easily, providing the support they need to thrive. The air service is a clear reflection of Burkina Faso's commitment to improving the well-being of its citizens. It shows that, even in the face of significant challenges, the government and the private sector are working together to find innovative solutions that benefit everyone. The impact of this service on healthcare and social services cannot be overstated. It is an example of the progress Burkina Faso is making toward a brighter and more inclusive future. With all these improvements in transportation, healthcare, and economic opportunities, it's clear that this air service is doing more than just moving people from one place to another. It's laying the foundation for long-term development and national unity. But how is this air service contributing to national unity? Beyond its immediate benefits, this air service is also playing a vital role in fostering national unity and strengthening the resilience of Burkina Faso. In a country that has faced significant challenges, from conflict to economic instability, this initiative serves as a symbol of what can be achieved when the nation comes together to confront its problems. One of the most important aspects of this air service is how it connects regions that have been historically isolated due to conflict and poor infrastructure. By improving access to transportation, the service is helping to unify the country, ensuring that no region is left behind. People from all walks of life, whether they are farmers, traders, students, or healthcare workers, can now travel more easily, fostering greater collaboration and understanding between different parts of the country. This enhanced connectivity is particularly important in times of crisis. When disaster strikes, whether it's a natural disaster, a conflict, or an economic downturn, a country's ability to respond effectively depends on its level of connectivity and collaboration. The introduction of this air service enhances Burkina Faso's capacity to respond to emergencies by ensuring that resources and personnel can be mobilized quickly and efficiently. Moreover, this initiative reflects the government's vision of a stronger, more resilient Burkina Faso, one that is not only capable of overcoming its current difficulties, but is also poised for long-term growth and development. By supporting projects like this air service, the government is laying the groundwork for a future where all citizens, regardless of where they live, have access to the resources and opportunities they need to succeed. The air service is also a reminder that resilience is not just about surviving, it's about thriving. It shows that Burkina Faso is a nation that, even in the face of adversity, is moving forward and building bridges, both literal and metaphorical, between its people. It's a powerful symbol of the unity and strength that will carry the nation forward. To sum this up, as the inaugural flight of Burkina Faso's new air transport service takes off, it's clear that this is more than just a new mode of transportation. It's the start of a new chapter in the country's journey toward progress. From improving access to healthcare and social services to driving economic growth and enhancing security, this air service is transforming the lives of people in conflict-affected regions. But more than that, it's a powerful symbol of national unity, resilience, and hope. The launch of this air service represents a bold step forward in Burkina Faso's journey toward a brighter future, one where no region is left behind and no challenge is too great to overcome. It shows what can be achieved when visionary leadership, innovative thinking, and a commitment to the well-being of the people come together. With the support of the government and the private sector, Burkina Faso is not only addressing the challenges of today, but is also preparing for the opportunities of tomorrow. So, what does this air service mean for the future of Burkina Faso? It means progress. It means hope. It means that the country is moving in the right direction, laying the groundwork for a future where all citizens can thrive. It shows that Burkina Faso remains resilient, forward-thinking, and committed to building a brighter tomorrow for its people. And this is just the beginning. Greater things lie ahead for Burkina Faso. Do you think this plane will mark the beginning of a change in Burkina Faso? What will it mean for Africa? Will more nations join in to improve the transportation industry? Let us know in the comment section. Do you think this is necessary? Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If so, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We have decided to bring videos on something nobody talks about: the Black culture, civilization, history, and evidence about how glorious Blacks have been. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.